Paul, a farrier from Basingstoke, soon to retire, decided to renovate his kitchen in preparation to sell his house. After buying a kitchen from Wickes, tens of thousands of pounds later, and with no end to the problems, Paul decided to take matters into his own hands. Maybe parking a tank outside the store would finally get him what he paid for.
The reason for the protest is that I bought a kitchen from Wickes last February, paid for it. They started fitting it on the 31st of March. They promised me a 2-week smooth and seamless fit. After 2 weeks, I was complaining about the fit. I've been complaining about the fit ever since. It just doesn't fit. It's a very poor quality kitchen. Bits of the cupboards, the main larder cupboards, have fallen out. So I have a niece who's 4 years old. She wouldn't have been able to hold it. If that had hit her, she would have been damaged. It's not safe. On top of that, the electrics, which was put in at the same time, are dangerous. They are not safe. I've had a inspector come round to inspect it. He was there for 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes, decided it was unsafe to carry on the inspection. He walked in through the door. He failed. No point going any further, but we will. He looked up there and he went, "You failed."
Paul spent months fighting to try and get the work done that he paid for. Every day he stood outside Wickes in protest. It had taken its toll on him.
My stress levels have gone through the roof. And unfortunately, because I work with horses, if you're stressed, they feel it. And then it gets very dangerous. So I've lost work because I've not been able to do it. I've been properly depressed, where I went to the doctors. That's how bad I got to be with my depression. It's affected my work, it's affected my livelihood. I should have been retired by June. That was the whole point of doing this. Downsizing from the house to the forge and then renting the house out so that I had some sort of income. That should have all been sorted out by June. That's why Wickes got the job, because they promised their 2-week smooth and seamless fit. That would have worked, only it didn't.
After a year of battling his case, Paul was out of money and time. The kitchen Wickes had installed is unsafe and unusable. He has exhausted all of his options, and still Wickes do not provide what they have promised, what Paul paid for.
I've only got a 6-month extension. If this isn't sorted out by April, I still lose my house.
If Wickes does not fix the problems with the kitchen, it will be unsafe for Paul to live in or rent out. He will have to say goodbye to more than just a house. He will lose a home and the loving memories that it holds.
So yeah, Christmas times used to be really, really good here. We'd get Christmas Day would be for the household family, and then from Boxing Day all the way through to New Year, we'd get a rolling number of people that would come around. We'd often have sort of 17, 19 people here in a single day. Some would stay overnight, then leave, and then others would come and they'd stay overnight. So it was a rolling Christmas. It was fantastic. All that sort of stuff will be gone. This Christmas, because I didn't know what was happening, I didn't have anybody come over. There's one person here and that was it. So instead of being a normal Christmas, it was a very, very subdued Christmas. But that's because I didn't know whether I was even going to be here. Things like, I don't know, if you just look around the room, you can see things that I've built, things that I've put up myself, the mantelpiece, the little candle holders. And there's loads of stuff around here which we've done ourselves. The curtains, the blinds, the chair. I can take the chair with me, but I've had it 20 years now. The skins, the sheep skins, they're all my own sheep. There's, like I said, there's loads of stuff which is here. I pulled this one out. Difficult to know what to say when you just put on the spot.